Dr. Leland, thank you so much for joining us. I know the conference is very excited to have Pacific back as part of the WCC. What does it mean to Pacific to be back in the WCC?
Well, for us, it's sort of returning home. I think that we've been away from the league for a long time. Really, we're driven by football. Most of the schools in the West Coast Conference dropped football or de-escalated football much earlier than we did, and we hung on to football till 1995. Then we dropped it, and we've belonged in this league ever since then. So we're excited to return to home.
What are you most excited about returning home, as you say?
Well, I think it's our traditional rivals. I think Santa Clara and USF and St. Mary's, we have that tradition going back to the 40s and 50s. But they're also the schools that we tend to recruit students against. So it's there's sort of a compatibility regarding academic programs. There's a compatibility regarding sort of the religious base and the affiliation of making sure we educate the whole student. And so we're going to be in a conference that shares our values, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun for us.
And to your point, how important do you feel academics is to a student athlete's upbringing?
Oh, it's everything. I mean, it's why they're here. They're, we love the fact they play their sport, and some of them may even come to Pacific because of a certain coach or a certain sports opportunities. But in the end, it's the academic experience they have here that'll stay with them the rest of their lives. And we find that when we talk to our student athletes who are alumni, they always treasure their sport experience, but it was always some faculty member who inspired them, who started their career, and they're successful in life because of their academic experiences here and their athletic experience.
And there has been a lot of success at the University of Pacific. If you could just kind of get us reacquainted with maybe some of the history of the University of the Pacific.
Well, we've had a real strong tradition in basketball, and I think that was one of the men's basketball, and that's one of the things that made us attractive to the West Coast Conference was our strong tradition in basketball. And we also have had a good broad-based tradition with probably especially in women's volleyball. We have been a national power. For the first 25 years that women played volleyball in the NCAA. We've sort of fallen out of that national prowess. We're trying to get back in. We also won the Directors' Cup years ago in 2001 for the most successful broad-based program that in Division I that didn't have football.
What are you most proud of as athletic director here at the University of the Pacific?
Oh, I think it's our student athletes. We're a private school in the middle of the Central Valley of California, so we have a lot of first-generation students. We have a lot of students that have significant financial need, and we're able to bring them into this special environment and have them have great sport experience and graduate, and then go on to meaningful lives in their community and in their profession. And so I think that's what we're most proud about is the young people that have gone through this program.
And what do you think it means to be a Pacific Tiger?
What it means to be a Tiger, I think it means this place. We have a beautiful campus here, and we have a residential campus, so a huge percentage of our students live on our campus, so they remember the campus experience. And then for athletes, of course, it's that team experience that you make your best friends are on your college athletic team, and I think we find that among our Tiger alumni, that they remember their friends and on their team. But I think it's in Pacific, it's the combination of the two.
Is there any kind of tradition at the University of the Pacific that the rest of the WCC will become acquainted with?
Well, I think we're awful proud of Tiger, our Power Cat. He has won some awards nationally. I think he was ranked as the 8th best mascot in college basketball. But I think the other part of it is I think West Coast Conference is going to allow us to really establish ourselves in the city of Stockton. We're hoping to sort of be the Stockton will be the new Spokane, the new Gonzaga in this league, because we are a fairly isolated community. This town adopts University of Pacific, and if we can have some success in this new league, we'll pack the Spanos Arena.
And speaking of the future, what do the next kind of 5 years or so look like at the University of the Pacific in your mind?
Well, we've got a lot of fun things. First, we've got to transition to the West Coast Conference. We're adding the sport of men's soccer. We're embarking on a $30 million broad-based fundraising campaign for athletic facilities. We're trying to upgrade all of the support services for our student athletes. We have 7 new head coaches this past year, so it's a time of transition for Pacific athletics, but it's all bright.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us, and we're so excited to have Pacific in the West Coast Conference.
Not as excited as we are.
Thank you.
Thank you.